Hello everyone! Happy Friday wherever you are. Hope you're doing amazingly well. Sending you lots of love and blessings. Today's tarot card reading is for Friday, June 2nd, 2017. It's intended with lots of love, light, and the brightest of blessings for all of us on this new beginning. So I prayed over the deck and shuffled 3 cards we have received, and they are the following. We have the 5 of Swords, followed by the Hermit, and then completed by the 9 of Pentacles. So this is a beautiful reading for today, and it's always a reading that will uplift and empower you and bring you to your highest self. So today, the message and the guidance from Spirit and the universe is that we have been going through a period of internal battling, starting with the 5 of Swords. This card represents a psychological battle going on within us, within you. And it also reflects challenges and being in a situation that has been a little bit difficult to kind of grasp and understand what is winning and what is losing, who's the winner and who's the loser, what determines victory and loss. And here we have 3 figures, and it's quite fascinating because depending on where we focus, some interpretations guide us to know that these 3 individuals reflect our 3 levels of psychological development. So the figure that's farthest in the background is reflecting loss and betrayal, basically being empty because they do not have the swords, they lost the battle, their head is in their hands as if crying. So clearly they are the loser. Now this reflects when we are in a period of feeling lost and we don't know what to do and we lost the battle. However, it's not the war, right? There's that saying, one winning of a battle doesn't make winning the war. However, I prefer to move towards love and harmony. I'm just using this terminology of war and battle because it's clearly depicted in our image. And this is how society and the world tends to portray these situations. So it seems like we are now looking internally within us and ask yourself, where have you been going through an inner war or battle? That what are you having to feel like you have to choose between? Is it having to choose between the success that society determines is successful, or in a relationship, do you feel that you've been the loser of a certain situation involving a partner, an ex-partner? Or in employment, perhaps you feel that you're on the losing end of a situation or circumstance. Conversely, we can bring it full circle to the person who seems to be the victor. However, when we get into a competition and a win-lose mind frame and situation, somebody's going to lose. And sometimes a win can be an empty victory. So ask yourself, is it really worth it? What I'm putting at stake, or is what I'm fighting for really worth it? Is this supposed valuable thing that important? Is it important to you, or is it important because somebody else said it's supposed to be important, such as having a specific relationship, or having a specific job, or having a specific income, working in a particular place, looking a certain way? All of these things, what we begin to value in life as we get older, is implanted from society around us. I would invite you to ask yourself in your heart, what comes from me? What have I always, from when I was a child, what was valuable to me then? What really is intrinsically valuable to me? What connects me to something greater than myself? And not because somebody else, some successful person who's an international, and even if they are a positive role model, which is wonderful, but really, friends, when we start to look to others for our guidance, we eventually reach a point where we feel lost again, because that is their path. It's not your path. Your path is unique and it's a part of your soul. So, in as much as we can seek inspiration from others, use it to the extent that it's useful and applicable. But know that you will always have to come back to yourself. So when you wage this battle, as the card is telling us, ask yourself, is this an empty victory? Am I really losing if I give up the struggle, if I step out of the battle? What if you become like this figure here who doesn't have any swords and he's released the struggle and the battle? He's in the middle plane. And it's not that it's good or bad. However, ask yourself, who do I want to be and what role do I want to take on in my life for my well-being? Is this really, is life really about a struggle? Is it really a battle? Am I a warrior? Who am I fighting against? What is it all for? Right? We reach these points in life. So ask yourself, what are my inner conflicts? Am I choosing between ego and heart? And I say this because it's what I've been going through as well. So ask yourself, what am I struggling for? Am I trying to set goals because some person said that we have to set goals in order to achieve something that we now want to achieve because that's what made them successful? Do we want to be a millionaire because it seems like money is the answer? Now, I would like to continue this with the Hermit, which is a card that is guiding us. Spirit is guiding us to look within. Clearly and undoubtedly, this card is beautiful, loving, heart-centered guidance that we need to go within, take some time to yourself, to be quiet, to listen more than we speak. I'm speaking now, but it's my intention today to really listen to what Spirit, God, my soul, and my guides are telling me at this point, this pivotal point in my life. And it will always be a pivotal point in our lives, right? Because your life matters. Every second matters. Every day is special. So take time out today to contemplate what is the meaning of your life. Guide yourself by your own light. That is what the figure is showing here. He has the lantern. She has the lantern. They're looking down. They're not disturbed or distracted by the noise around them. So, in as much as you have a schedule, ask yourself, where can I carve out some private time? Where could I, no matter how busy you get today, set yourself 15 minutes, 10 minutes to go into your private space, set your alarm for the amount of time you have available, and silence all the distractions, and set your clear intention from the onset of your timeout meditation. You can just call it a timeout if meditation is too big of a concept right now. Time out, chill out time. Set the alarm and set your intention. I would like to gain wisdom and clarity. What is there for me to know about myself? What comes from me? Guide yourself by your own light. Shut out the distractions of the world around you. Trust yourself and trust your heart, and guide yourself by the star, the light of your star. You are listening to this message, and this is wonderful because we're all connected. We are all one, and yet you came forth as an individual being in your own body because you have a soul. You have your own signature and stamp in the galaxy of galaxies across all dimensions and time and space. So what comes from inside of you? What is born from your heart and spirit? And this is what the Hermit is guiding us to follow, is to be silent, to be contemplative, reflective, and being oriented towards the light. And then it culminates with the 9 of Pentacles, which is a lovely figure, some person of refinement. It's a lady, however, it applies to males and females in readings, in this reading. So it's showing a cultured person, a knowledgeable person, and someone who's already harnessed the power of their skills to a great and substantial extent. So this is you reaping the rewards of your hard work. You have come extremely far, and now is a time where you can fully appreciate the blessings that surround you. And look at the abundance that does surround you. And regardless of whether you can label yourself what society would call wealthy or rich, we are all endowed with our unique wealth. So contemplate on what abundance means to you and surround yourself with the peacefulness and serenity that you are in your divine place right here and right now, that all is well, and that you are surrounded by the well-being of nature, the abundance and prosperity of nature, and the wisdom of the universe around you. The golden light represents a golden opportunity that is this moment now, and brightness after you follow your spiritual journey. And indeed, this is a sign that your journey is always spiritual, and it's only a matter of where you now choose to focus. And really, friends, money is not everything in life. It's an aspect of how we operate as human beings in this society and in our countries, which are structured on a certain economic system. So clearly, it's a circulation of energy. However, there's more to life than working for money. There's more to life than just making money. So consider for yourself, besides that, what more is there for me? And this will elevate you to follow your spiritual path and to be even more aligned, and to be reminded by the universe, by your guardian angels, by me and others around you who are here to encourage you and uplift you and empower you, that you're in your perfect place. And despite any doubts and hesitations, remember who you are. Remember that you are in this fertile period of your life, and follow your heart. Follow and honor your soul. So that's the guidance for today, June 2nd, with lots of love. And the intention is for this to uplift and empower you in all ways that help you align with your divine soul purpose. So love and light. See you soon. Bye, friends.